Let's look at some English statements and ask whether or not they qualify as the sort of simple statements that we can use symbolic logic on. Now, what that means is, do these statements have a truth value? Are they either true or false? So, school starts on Friday the 13th is false, but more importantly, it could be true or false in principle. It is a simple statement. 5 plus 16 equals 16, again, is something that is false, but it's a simple statement. Fish swim, likewise. Mickey Mouse is not a real mouse. We can ask, is this true or false in a sensible way? It is a simple statement. Now, something like fish swim is a call to action. It is an order. It is not something that is true or false. This is not a compound statement. A question, likewise, doesn't qualify as a compound statement. Now, the tricky one here, this sentence is false. Well, that looks like something that could be true or false, but we run into a problem here. So let's say it was true. If that's the case, well, then that's going to imply that actually it's false. Okay, well, what if it's false? Well, if it's false, then this sentence is false is correct. So if the statement is false, then it implies that this particular statement is true. And so we run into a contradiction. Given that contradiction, we cannot justify this as a simple statement. Now, that said, let me sneak in a little bit of bonus education here. There is a famous mathematician named Kurt Gödel, and he was really important for basically building a mathematical question along the lines of this statement is false. Now, his was a little bit different. It was basically a statement saying that this statement is undecidable, it's unprovable. And by building up a logical argument, he was able to demonstrate something really important and fundamental about mathematics. I highly encourage you guys to look into. Don't worry if it flies way above your head, but this is just part of the process of becoming an educated college student. That was something that was similar to this, but it involved some subtle things to make it a valid statement. This, in and of itself, is not valid the way we set up, so it is not a simple statement that we can use symbolic logic on.